What's up, my compadres? Now, I probably need to try to do this with the tripod or whatever, but the tripod in the house. So, y'all finna have to bear with me, but y'all know my videos. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know, like, y'all know how I do. Because, um, okay, that's rubber. Okay. Y'all know how I do. It's real around here. We gonna do stuff the real way. So, y'all see these some sucker hoses that I had got. Let me turn the autofocus on. Nobody got time to be playing with these phones like this. Okay. So, um, so what I'm gonna do, because we got rain 2 days ago, and what I'm gonna do is, man, y'all see all this? I gotta cut all it up. I gotta cut up, put over. I keep this why I keep a freaking burn pile. Y'all be wondering. Um, so we not expecting no. Yeah, we got rain Sunday night. We not expecting no rain that I seen in the forecast for like 10 days. I don't see nothing. And that little rain we got, it was not enough to really fill my rain barrels. It like partially filled them. Like I have more rainwater, but y'all know my garden take a lot. Like my garden take 120 gallons to the front, and it probably take about between 60 and 90, depending on how bad I have let stuff get back here. Because sometimes, because this is shaded, I go a little long without watering. So it takes quite a bit of water to do what I need to do. Um, these got a 10-year warranty. I ain't studying that warranty because this stuff made in China. When you try to send in for the warranty, they'll lie to you anyway. So this end right here goes to the water hose. It's got a little bit of a little rubber restrictor in there, and that's also serves as the gasket too. You know, you had that little rubber gasket in there. You can take this out if you want full force flow to your soaker hose. That also helps if you have any sediment or anything in there. It'll help it keep it from getting all in here, and because you can clog up the little holes. But if you running these, I run my soaker hoses off of city water unless my rainwater is very clear. If my rainwater is very clear, I'm just taking the end off. They come with this cap on this end. That's what they come with. So you can just run one soaker hose and the end will be capped off and the water come out through the hose. Just trying to let y'all know how it go. And then this, you're going to screw this end into this. I'm trying to do this stuff one-handed. I'm actually surprised that I'm kind of being able to do so. Come on. See, when I can't get it, the first it's going to make me cuss. Hold on, y'all, before I can start cussing. See, that's what I'm saying. See, got two hands. I already started. See what I'm talking about? 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Set all this fumbling. Ain't nobody got time to fumble. Nobody got time to fumble. So these are 25 feet, as you can see. And I don't think it matter what brand. All this crap is made pretty much the same, which is crappy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna loop this soaker hose down through here, because I'm gonna tell you, like I told y'all before, when it's 100 degrees, y'all don't need to be standing in the heat trying to water. Y'all don't need to be doing that. Y'all need to find you some ways that you can water and maybe not have to stand in the heat, because that's rough. You know what I'm saying? It's rough, and it's rough on you. So no, I do not recommend for you to. And I'm just gonna grab one end. Your end, you want to leave this to where you can easily hook the hose. You want to leave it to somewhere where you can find it and it's easy to hook the hose. So what I want to do is put that through there. The reason being is the base of that grape is right there. So you kind of want to run this close to the base of your plants. You don't have to be exactly on the ground, because I'm not finna lift up all these blackberries, because honestly it'll just be too much. I'm sorry, y'all ain't able to see. I'm moving too much. I'm doing too much. So I'm just kind of weaving it. So I got grape, blackberry, raspberry on either side. So when you got stuff on either side, you can run this down through. And I got some more poison ivy I need to smother out. So you can run this stuff down through here. And like I said, I had 25 feet of hose, right? So I'm gonna use, and you can hook up, I forget how many you can hook together. I've only ever hooked 2 together. So that's how many I've hooked together. It's 2. Okay, get your finger out the way. Why y'all didn't tell me my finger was in the way? Y'all supposed to help a sister out. Y'all know I don't do these Hollywood productions. I don't know how people. Alright. So really, I'm just gonna put this down in here in a fashion. But I gotta make sure I catch this other blackberry. I got one blackberry right here. So I wanna make sure that the hose is close enough to where that blackberry plant is gonna get some water. So like I said, the hose don't have to be right up on your stuff, but you want it to be kind of close to the base of the plant, because this water gonna soak down into the ground. And when it's soaked down into the ground, you know what, I might hook one more to this. I might hook 3. So this will be my chance to try out 3 of them, because what I'm gonna do is, okay, so I got it going down through here, all my blackberries and raspberries and grapes, over this one, over that one, over this one, in here. But I got kind of quite a bit of this left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna loop this around. And you can take as much time as you want doing this, but I'm not gonna stress over it. I'm just gonna loop it around the bananas. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here and catch this one. So I'm gonna go get one more hose. I'm gonna go get one more hose and hook it to this. I'm gonna throw that over there. I'm gonna go get one more hose. So, like I said, when you be watering, y'all can hook that up. Once you get it in place, you can hook it up. It don't matter if you can put mulch on top of it. You put dirt on top of it if you want. If you want to hide it, you can put it on top. You can put it up on. It don't matter. Water gonna slowly come out of that sucker hose, seep down into the soil. And if you got containers, you can do the same thing. You see how it went over the top of them containers. So it's holes. The holes is pretty close together. I think I showed y'all in a previous video. The holes is less than 1 inch apart. So even if you got a foot of that, even if you have a foot of that over that pot, like if your pot is 6 inches or whatever, you're gonna have some water going down in there, because like I said, the hoses, they're closer than 6 inches apart. So yeah, that's, these soaker holes really kind of saved me this year, because standing out in the heat, and then sometimes if you got something to do in the morning, you can't water first thing in the morning. It's been a couple of times, like a few days ago, I had to go get my blood work done again. I get that done twice a year, for health purposes and for insurance purposes. Y'all know how insurance is now. They want to do blood work so they can make sure you're not smoking, and they want to know how much of a risk you are. They check your blood pressure, your blood. They do take a blood sample. They what else? Height, weight, all that stuff. So yeah, I had to do that. My appointment for that was at like 5 in the morning. So when I gotta do that kind of stuff, I'm gonna be hard pressed. Y'all hold on, I gotta hook this up again. I'm gonna be hard pressed to be getting up trying to water at like 4. Can you do it? Of course you can. You can do whatever you need to do. Um, whatever you need to push yourself to do, but I'm gonna be real and tell you I'm not finna push myself to do that there. That's rough on me. So therefore I'm less inclined. I am less inclined. Okay, I got that screwed on now. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Y'all bear with me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this crap out. Freaking honeysuckle. I love the blossoms on honeysuckle, but I hate the plants. They vine all over everything if you let them. So anyway, I'm trying to. Y'all see I got a cluster beep over here. Alright. So I'm gonna wrap this in such a fashion. Now see, this is the tedious part where you have to make sure. I try to get as much of this in the bed as I can. Alright, so I got that draped. And then I'm gonna come. Oh, hardly no hose. Okay, well, we're gonna have to be more conservative with the hose. I hope y'all probably dizzy as hell. Cause I'm just weaving. So what I'm gonna have to do is, well, nah, I might can make it. I may have to do a little bit more, be a little bit more conservative over here. I was leaving too much of this. So this is where you see what I'm talking about. Now I can pull that a little tighter now. Yeah, cause I'm looking like, why I ain't got enough hose? Yeah, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I got a bunch of hoes over here. I'm tripping. Okay. Come on. Come through there. There you go. Now we cooking with fish grease. Oh. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a straight. Try to miss this poison ivy. Don't want to get in that. Alright, so now, and like I said, I can adjust when I get to the end. As I go through here. Somebody was like, ooh. Actually, it was my neighbor. Oh, you need to get rid of that poison ivy. Ma'am, start farming and you'll see that you do the best you can. And this chick stay in the house 24/7. She around here trying to tell me what I need to do. Yeah, there's several things you need to do. Ain't nobody told you nothing. But you see how people, they don't know how to stay in their lane. They be doing too much and not enough all at the same time, see? That's what people do you. They just be crazy. They don't even realize how crazy they sound. That's why I say, y'all be careful who you have around you. Like I said, she cool, but I have to take her ass in doses because she get on that bull and I ain't got time. Okay. I'm going to hook the hose up to this and I'm going to see how this look and see if I like it. I'm going to show y'all what I mean when I say. And I need to put me a quick connect on there. I'm going to put one on there, but I'm going to do it off camera. The quick connects just screw on like any other thing that you would screw to your hose. So it ain't nothing fancy with that. For those of y'all that may be a little unaware. So y'all don't mind me while I screwing off my this is what I water with. It's like a little fire hydrant thing. You can turn it and it changes. It goes all the way from off to a mist to like a jet stream. Like it's got a bunch of different, they still make them nowadays. But this is an old school. I had got a bunch of old school. Where am I going? The end over here, chick. Alright. Y'all supposed to be keeping me together. Y'all got me all over the place. Hold on, I gotta screw this on. Don't nobody say nothing. Now, if anybody say something, it's gonna be on. I'm gonna start letting it fly. I'm gonna start cussing y'all like I had to cuss old boy that got my pepper. That's what I'm gonna start doing, y'all. I'm lying. I ain't gonna cuss y'all like that unless it's warranted. I will tell you this. I ain't gonna let nobody mess over me now. Oh, Jesus. All right, let's turn this water on. See how much work this is already? This video, what's this video? 10 minutes or so? All this work I'm doing. What am I talking about? All right, so we're gonna turn it on. Man, I'll be glad when I get this yard cleared up. I'm tired of looking at it myself. Like I said, I got started on the project middle of the summer and it just ain't got too doggone hot. Nobody see that back here anyway. Nobody come back here for me. Alright, so can y'all see the water dripping? Dripping all along. Let me come over here so y'all can see better. But see what I'm saying? Like, I only got like this span. But you see, try to show y'all. See how much water dripping in there? And if your water is moist already and it's not hydrophobic, actually these soaker hoses help if your water is hydrophobic, because it will help. Now why this part of the hose ain't? So I got water all the way, and this is why it's good to test this. I got water all the way up into a certain point. If I need a little bit more pressure. This is also why I tell you to run these soaker hoses on city water unless you got a real strong pump for whatever water you're using. Because these soaker hoses, the longer they are, and I've never ran 3 of them, so I'm seeing how turned up. I gotta have it turned up. Like I usually just turn my stuff on half a turn, 3/4 of a turn. I turned that up to 1.5 turns. Probably 2. I'm trying to see, do I see it? Is it any better? Nope. So I gotta figure out what the issue is. Because it's stopping right here. Like it's like right in here is stopping for some reason. Maybe it's a malfunction with this hose. Oh, kink in the hose, kink in the hose. There we go. It's filling up now. Now that I done got that twist out of there. Had a pretty bad twist in the hose. Yeah, nice. Doing this thug dizzle. Get you out from wrapped around there. There you go. There you go. So, see why it's good to do some test runs. And it do take a little while for the hose to fill all the way. It takes a little bit of time. It also helps when you don't have all this bull crap around your beds. So, okay, so y'all see how close together. It's every few, like it's real close, cause like that's about 1 inch, and it's at least 3 or 4 holes in that 1 inch. So every 1/4 of an inch is some holes. So if you got a container garden, you could realistically drape these over the tops of your containers. And by you doing that, I want to make sure them peppers get some love. You'll make sure that your stuff is getting water, and you also want to kind of watch and see where it's getting water at. Like right here, I ain't feeling okay. Nah. Sometimes when they new, you have to kind of squeeze them. But yeah, y'all. So that's me laying out this soaker hose. I'm gonna do something for my fruit trees. You also have places like this where it's like a lot of water coming out of one spot. Like I guess the hole be bigger than was intended. I guess that's what that be. But I'm not tripping. That's right by my bananas. So all of this, my bananas will get watered. The turmeric will get watered. All of this stuff will get watered. Even though I just watered it, this really a test run. But y'all, I'm tired of coming out here watering this stuff. So you could theoretically hook this up. And you see how much stuff I'm watering. All of this. Let it run for 20 minutes. 20, 30 minutes. 10 minutes if you know your ground ain't that dry. I usually let mine run for 20 minutes to give it time to really soak into the ground. And then I come out here and either do one or two things: turn it off, or I disconnect it and say, for instance, I end up running some hoses over there. I'll connect it to that, go in the house, let that run for, you know, like I said, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, between 10 and 30, let's say that. I let that run, and all of that'll be water. I'm in the house. You can be doing something else. You can be washing clothes. You can be relaxing. You can take a shower right quick. You know, I don't know who's going to take a shower and come back out in the heat and sweat, but you can do that. So this is just showing y'all how the soaker hoses work, because I know I talked about them, but they really have helped me, because in the front up there, speaking of, I need to move my soaker hose. In the front up there, those 4 big beds, I no longer stand out there and water those beds. And it takes a lot of water, especially when you're spraying it from the end of a hose, because a lot of your water, y'all don't realize a lot of that water that you're spraying, you're losing it into the air. It's evaporating before it even hits the surface of the soil, or it hits the surface of the soil. The surface of the soil is so hot that it, Uno, chill out. It hits the surface of the soil and it's so hot that it evaporates before it even gets a chance to get to the root zone. So yeah. And like I said, these big beds, I need to put another one in this one. I only got one in this one. I got 2. This is ideal. In the middle and then all the way around the edge, so that I water all of my onions and stuff that's around the edge. So yeah. And then like I said, these quick connects. So I'll just take this, now that I'm through watering that. I turned that on when I went back there to set that up. Then I'll come over here and I'll just hook it up to the watermelons. I'll go back there, hook up those other soaker hoses for the fruit trees and stuff while this is watering. So you see what I'm saying? Y'all, you don't have to be